A former Minneapolis police officer is expected to stand before a judge today charged with murder.
Mohammed Noor charged yesterday in the July shooting of Justine Damond. Damond had called 911 minutes before she was shot about a possible sexual assault in the alley behind her home. Criminal complaint says both Noor and his partner, Matthew Harity, had pulled their guns before Damond approached them. Only Noor fired from the passenger seat. Mary McGuire live outside the Hennepin County Courthouse with more of what we know and the reasoning for these charges. Mary?
Well, Jason, the former police officer has been living life as a free man until Tuesday. That's when he turned himself into authorities. This case has taken many twists and turns over the past few months, but this morning we are getting a clearer picture of exactly how and why those charges were filed. Now, it's been 8 months since that night in South Minneapolis when Justine Damond was shot and killed, and yesterday, Hennepin County Attorney Mike Freeman announced his charging decision in this case. After calling a grand jury, Noor was charged with 1 count of third-degree murder and 1 count of second-degree manslaughter. Freeman said Officer Noor did not act reasonably in his actions and abused his authority to use deadly force.
Officer Noor did not act reasonably, did not act objectively reasonably, and abused his authority to use deadly force. He reaches across in front of his partner, shoots a gun at an object that he can't see. That's evidence of a depraved mind, in my view.
Now, Noor refused to talk to investigators, so most of the crucial information in that criminal complaint comes from his partner, Matthew Harity. Harity claims both he and Noor got spooked when Damond approached their squad car. He pulled his gun to his rib cage right before Noor reached across him and fired 1 shot. Now, that court document does also reveal more details about the final moments of Justine Damond's life. They said that she was holding her gunshot wound, that single gunshot wound to her stomach, when she said, "I'm dying" or "I'm dead." Both officers did perform CPR, but she did die in the alley there in South Minneapolis, Jason. But it's rare for a police officer here in the state of Minnesota to be charged with these specific charges. The other case in recent memory is that of Geronimo Yanez, who was acquitted on all charges back in June.
That was a manslaughter charge, but a murder charge is, I couldn't find one over the last 20 years for sure. Have we heard at all from the officer's attorney?
Well, we haven't heard from Noor. He has not spoken to investigators, and he didn't obviously testify in front of that grand jury, but he did release a statement. His attorney did release a statement saying, in part, the facts will show that Officer Noor acted as he has been trained and consistent with established departmental policy. The Minneapolis Police Union is not commenting on the specifics in this case, but said in a statement, "We recognize the tragic shooting of Justine Damond has greatly impacted not only her family and friends, our membership, but also our community. The union will be waiting for the case to move on before making any more statements." Again, MPD did fire Noor once these charges came down. Damond's family released a statement as well from Australia. They said no charges can bring her back, but they just want accountability for her death.
Okay, Mary McGuire, thank you. Last night, dozens gathered in the southwest Minneapolis neighborhood where Damond was killed.
For Damond's family and friends, it was a time to come together and comfort each other. Allie joins us now with reaction from Damond's neighbors and activists.
Good morning, Kim. More than 100 people attended last night's rally to remember Justine Damond and others who have fallen at the hands of police. One of them, Elizabeth O'Brien, she is one of Justine's neighbors, says since her death, life has not been the same in their corner of the city. Also in the crowd, members of the Minneapolis NAACP, Justice for Jamar, Citizens United Against Police Brutality, and other groups as well, asking for continued support against a system where black men are often victims of excessive force by police.
We are one step closer to justice for Justine. Let's keep her name alive. Let's keep Jamar's name alive. Let's keep Philando's name alive. We are one Minnesota. Can we say one Minnesota?
City Council Representative Lene Palmisano and Andrea Jenkins and Mayor Jacob Fry were all at last night's gathering. All say they will continue to work to restore trust between the police and the community. Palmisano encouraged all groups to work together on government openness and transparency issues. Jason and Kim.
All right, Allie, thank you.
Stay with WCCO for continuing coverage as we work to learn more about the charges against Mohammed Noor.